welcome everybody to barn find number 15 and the final barn find on the game. And yeah, sorry this has been a while since the last one, but it took me a while to actually figure out how to actually unlock the barn find and also save up for it, because you have to buy Bamber Castle to actually unlock it, and this castle ain't cheap at 10 million credits. So I've been saving up for this for quite a while obviously doing other videos that can be quite expensive with engine swaps and stuff in those extreme off-road silly builds, and how fast will it go. So yeah, let's buy this castle and unlock that barn find. I actually already know what the vehicle is, but if you don't know the vehicle, I won't spoil it until it's revealed. So yeah, let's buy it. 10 million credits, as you can see. Barn find rumour is a reward, as well as 10 super wheel spins. We'll do those wheel spins as well, just to see if we get anything nice.
Well, legal custodian actually. Don't get any ideas.
So yeah, I could have easily gotten the car a lot cheaper on the auction house, but you wouldn't have got an achievement for it. So yeah, we'll set it as our home, and yeah, we'll leave. Barn find rumour should be unlocked. Yep, there it is.
Hello, Your Royal Highness. You got enough space for all your cars in that castle? I've just been told about another barn find rumour just down the road from your new digs. Wanna go check it out?
Yep, we will. Right, so we'll just do those wheel spins first, because you know there's 10 of them, and super wheel spins tend to produce plenty of credits and cars. And starting off well there, 500,000, well 505,000, and a rubbish yellow turtleneck. An Aston Martin Vulcan Forza edition, a Bath 124, and 10 grand. I don't actually have that at Bath, I don't think, so that is a car that I haven't yet purchased, so that's good. Another 5 grand, and another couple of crummy clothes. Oh, Porsche 944, and a Renault Megane, 2 cars I don't have, and a rubbish golden cap. Getting plenty of new cars here. Oh, Ford F100, which I also don't have. 300,000, and a rubbish cowboy hat. Oh, hello. That's what, 440,000 credits there, and a rubbish Parker. Some rubbish wellies and some rubbish boots, but 20 grand on top. It's fine. As long as we're getting something in terms of money or cars, I'm fine with that. Oh, MG Metro 6R4 and a couple of rubbish clothes. But that MG Metro is a good car actually, and definitely one I'll be using in a future video. 2 more rubbish clothes, but an extra 20 grand. This is the last one, so please be something good. Oh, Ford Mustang from 2016, which is actually a special version, the GT350R I think it is, and 30 grand. So yeah, I'm fine with that. We made up more than 1 million credits there from those wheel spins, which certainly helps when you spent 10 million on a castle. Right, so let's find this barn find. Chosen this Jaguar because it is British, and we are obviously in Britain. I have tried to keep as many British cars in videos as possible. Right, where are you? It's definitely going to be in the forest. I doubt it's going to be towards the beach. And obviously this is going to unlock for everybody that buys this a castle, because obviously you can buy the Edinburgh one as well, but that does cost 5 million more. But this hopefully will help you find the barn find a lot quicker once you have actually bought a castle. Bamber Castle. Oh no, wait, you have to only buy Bamber. Sorry, I was thinking of another achievement. Yeah, there's an achievement where you get, once you buy a castle, you get 20 gamer score for it. So you will get that, as well as obviously finding this barn find, because there is an achievement for finding all 15. Which we will get once we've found it, wherever it may be. Take a really rather long time to get this car built up to a specification though, because I imagine it's, well, I know it's obviously an expensive car, considering you have to buy a castle to actually get it. usually it's these kind of like rugged paths can kind of lead to one. Is that it in the distance? No. It's the sunlight bouncing off the ground. Obviously this Jaguar F-Pace is not the most capable off-roader on the game, but it should be able to deal with all of this rough stuff easily enough. Come on, where are you? I would have thought after spending 10 million they would have just given you the actual placement straight away. Seems a bit tight-fisted to be making you do this. Is that it there? I think it is. Are we in the circle? Yes, we are. There we go. Look at that. Did not take too long.
Do we have a winner? Aye. Stay where you are. Don't go anywhere.
And it is, of course, the Bentley blower from 1931. I've wanted to drive on this game ever since I knew it was here.
Antique. Looks like a Bentley. These old ones are quick, but they weigh about as much as a cruise ship. Somebody tried to beach it on the sand and all. Come on, give me a hand.
Gonna need more than a hand to get rid of that out of there.
I'll go give it an overhaul, a detail, a sand blast, you know? Be good as new in a bit.
So yeah, there we go. The Bentley. One I've wanted, like I said, to drive on this game ever since the car list was announced. I didn't know it was a barn find at the time, but nonetheless it is one I've been looking forward to, and it goes well with the 8 litre that is also from the same year. So yeah, you can find the barn find right there. It's just to the left of this influence board and just to the south of this dirt racing series, and yeah, just up from this dirt road. So yeah, just look in this little bit of an area and you'll find it easily. But nonetheless, there we go. That's all 15 of the barn finds found. And yeah, the barn finds overall have been really, really rather good. We'll just go back to my newly appointed castle, and yeah, I'll give my thoughts on the barn finds overall. Because yeah, it's been a varied 15 cars. I don't know whether or not there's going to be any barn finds in the expansion that is coming early December. We're on Fortune Island, because it does talk about finding treasure and things on that island, but whether or not that treasure means more barn finds, I don't know. But I hope that if there is more barn finds, we'll have more cars that we've never had on a Forza Horizon game or Forza Motorsport game before, quite frankly. So yeah, it's a pretty nice place to be having. So yeah, barn finds. So yeah, ones I am a fan of that haven't been in previous Forza games are obviously the Escort RS Turbo, the Ford GT40 Mark 1, the Land Rover Range Rover, MGB NGB GT, and the obviously the Bentley, and the Cerberus B12 and the Triumph Spitfire. Didn't quite see the point of having the Cooper Mini as a barn find, because it's a car that's been in previous Forza games, as well as the Impreza, which I would have thought would have been too much of a common car, as well as the Mini, obviously, to be really a barn find. The Lotus, ambivalent about that one, because it is obviously more of a racing car, and we're obviously in a game that is only roads, so I didn't quite see the point in that. Can see the reason for the likes of the XJ220 and the S-Type and the E-Type, but again, they're two cars that we've had in previous Forza games, so I really don't see the point. Audi Quattro, yeah and no, but again, it's another car that we've had in previous Forza games, and even though we have had the DB4 before in previous Forza games, it's only been 2 games prior to this one, so I can see why it would be a barn find, as well as the fact it is a really, really rather rare car. But overall, yeah, I've really enjoyed the barn finds, to be honest, especially the new cars to the Forza series, or at least returnees that have been here for a while. Cerberus B12, the MGB, Haven't been on a Forza game for a very long time, so I'm glad they're both here. But the Bentley is the pinnacle of the barn finds, and I've not even driven it yet. If I was to restore it now, it cost me 9.1 million, which I do not have. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, cracking barn find lineup, to be honest, and yeah, really look forward to seeing if there are more on Fortune Island, because quite frankly, if there are ones that are on that island that we haven't had in previous Forza games, then I am really excited to see what they've come up with. And I'm pretty sure there's new cars that have been unlocked with that expansion as well that might well not be barn finds that we get to drive, like the Lamborghini Urus, not the concept version for once, because we've had the concept version in these Forza games for a long time now, and we actually have the fully fledged production version now as well. So I'm looking forward to that, and yeah, the entire campaign on that Fortune Island, which there will be a playthrough of, naturally, because I did do that with Storm Island and Blizzard Mountain on the previous game. And yeah, that expansion isn't the only one either. There's Fortune Island obviously in the beginning of December, but then there's another one in the first few months of next year, but there's no details been released on that yet. But either way, I look forward to playing through both, and yeah, everything else that is included with them. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.